It's Kelsey on the ground. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a 2nd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Lost power.
3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
And Minnesota's getting the ball back here. Minnesota playing in 22. He's cut back there by Minnesota.
34 there following a punt of 44 yards.
And there's the city trying to get their first win of the season here. This is the Vikings offense.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before break. McCarthy. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hanson with our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 59 yards.
Look at that good throw by J.J. McCarthy.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. An inside give to Jones. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. Off the option, it's Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And just shedding him off there. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
Oh my goodness, that man, Harrison Smith picks him up and pulls him down to the ground.
Nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more. They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
35-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That's Juwan Taylor, the right tackle. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. One quarter
here we go.
As we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime.
And was trying to
with more after
win the game
this
here.
Is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Over the Vikings.
We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense, number 65. 3rd down.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus,
personal foul. Roughing the
backfield.
Defense.
15 more on top of this.
Oh.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here. Mahomes will do it himself. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a
Wow,
momentum shift,
in this
because
game
we can
here.
visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
He's across midfield.
Oh, he gets hit.
Out of bounds. Before he's out of bounds.
He gets hit right out of bounds. Good hit by the Vikings.
On 3rd down. Now whistles and a flag down. Like one of the chief linemen might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah.
They'll try again now, 3rd and long. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes is going to run the option left.
And they stuff him. They stuff Patrick Mahomes.
He's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Right on it. Hey,
Penalties don't
pretty
usually
bad.
hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster game wiped out by the flag.
Vikings
You and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Interception!
It's going to be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
And not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
So the Vikings bringing the offense back onto the field. They'll go for two here. McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on two more.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
They're probably on Kansas getting a little trouble here. And the little details. Man.
Now here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy.
Down.
He's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Here is third and quite a ways. Back to throw.
Interception!
Inside the 20.
Minnesota touchdown with 7 seconds on bar.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the
goodness, the Vikings.
Yeah, partner,
this touchdown. Johnny Cash.
In the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys
This pressure coming to the Kansas City Chiefs. For 61, gets pressure, makes him throw a bad pass. And Johnny Cash will get into the end zone for a pick 6. It looks like Kansas will fall to 0-8, and the Vikings will be 8-0 here in Kansas.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
2 seconds on the clock.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any
Complete
points.
and ends the game. And Kansas will be 0-8 losses, and the Vikings are undefeated 8-0 Minnesota.
They might as well go for broke.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.